How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Reptile-verse. I'm going to get better lighting. There we go. My name is Grant and you are watching the Reptile-verse. In today's video, I thought I'd just kind of go through and do sort of an update on the reptile room. Mini tour, if you will. As you can see, this place is a mess. Got some live plants, some fake plants, a bunch of dirt. I need to go through. Gonna add more dirt to this enclosure so that there's deeper substrate for the tegus to dig. Gonna move the anaconda out of this bin into a shorter bin so that the boa can go in there temporarily. And the hognose snake is gonna move downstairs because her quarantine is up. So many things are happening, and I need to change all the substrates except for that one because that one is self-sustaining. It's got a cleanup crew. That's my dwarf retic, who is about 4 to 5 feet long right now. And what's going to happen, so the anaconda, who's in here, is eventually going to move into this habitat that I built. As soon as I finish working on the retic enclosure, which I'm going to do after I do the outside enclosure for these behemoths of lizards. Well, this one, obviously, Daenerys isn't in there. She's in the white one over here. Quarantined. The guy who had her sort of did his own quarantine for her and told me that she's doing good. She isn't sick, doesn't have parasites, things like that. So she's going to move into here with Stark when he wakes up from brumation. Sorry about the background noise. Everybody's cleaning today. But when I'm done with their outdoor enclosure, I'm going to be working on the 6-foot enclosure for the retic. In the future, I'd like to have this stack just all custom-built 6-foot enclosures. Plus this one while the anaconda's in it, because I just love this enclosure. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. Need to get a new grow light, obviously, because that one's out. But yeah, so that's kind of the plans for the future. And as for now, I'm just cleaning. So, gonna get back to it. As you can see by the little tail, got the hognose snake in this bin. It's about double the size of her last one, so I think that she will enjoy that extra room. One of the next things I need to do is come in here. I'm going to add some more dirt. That new plant is going to go in there. Have those 6 bags of topsoil to put in here, so he'll look pretty good. There he is. There's Nettlebrand. So I'm moving him right now. I'm not going to film it because he's striking constantly. Settled down a little bit, but... So I'm going to move him into the bin, and then I'm going to give him some fresh water because he made a mess in his water. So I'm going to do that now. Well, as you can see over on the side there, he is moved. Oh, I can't even see him there. I don't want to open up the bin because he was just trying to come out, but I did get him in there. I did get him in there fine, so I'm going to change his water, put it in there, and he's put away. He's good, he has heat, he has everything. So, yeah, then I'll be on to, I think I just have one more enclosure I really need to do, which is this one. I'm just going to get the top layer substrate out, spray in there for fungus gnats so they're all dead, then put that layer in there and spray it again. And James is up there. Yeah, and then that's all that I have to do in here. Just peek. Daenerys is in there. There's the brood-mating boy, if you were wondering. He's very sleepy. I just have to temporarily get him out, get him into this bin, and then he's going to be out of there for like an hour, then go straight back into this enclosure. No harm done. I've had to move him like once during brumation anyway. I really have to treat for these fungus gnats because they're everywhere. So I want to get those killed so that when he wakes up, he's nice and comfortable. Alrighty, I don't really see any gnats. I might occasionally see 1 or 2 in here, but they'll probably die anyway. Put his water bowl back, so I'm going to bring the hose around so I can fill that up. It's ready for him to come back in here. So yeah, I am going to bring that water hose around and fill it up. I really like the touch with this tree in here. It's not the most sturdy, but I think it looks really good in the pothos. Because those plants died because they weren't getting enough water. Because I need to keep better track of filling this up and of, when you move that, spraying down in the back too, because the Mist King doesn't quite get all the way down into the back of the enclosure. We're gonna put Tegu back, and I'm not sure, I may or may not try and feed Daenerys in this video. If not, I'll have either a short up this week of her eating, or that'll be the next full length video. So don't worry, you'll get some Daenerys feeding. Here's a better look at the anaconda enclosure, by the way, while I'm thinking about it. Got some fresh water, nice big old leaves, kind of a tube. He's back in that hide there. But yeah, like this enclosure. I think it's really good for an anaconda his size. Now, on to this one again. This Tegu enclosure is done. I'm gonna get one more hide in here when Daenerys is out of quarantine and Stark is awake. Some nice paving stones or flagstones I like to use for a basking spot, and the pothos and the corn plant and his fresh water. Hoses are the best way to fill big water bowls like that. And these concrete mixing pans from Home Depot, they're like $10. They're fantastic for big water dishes, for big snakes, big lizards, any big reptiles. Those work amazingly well. He's gonna judge this enclosure now. Oh, you should go in the water. That'd be epic. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him be again. His brumation isn't completely over. He'll probably be over in the next week or two. He's been getting a little bit more active. I just don't want to bother him too much. So I'm gonna get out of his home, and we're gonna close up these big old doors. These things are really heavy duty, which is probably good because Tegus are powerful. All insects have a place in the world, just my reptile room is not it. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed it in any capacity, please click the like button. If you haven't done so already, highly consider subscribing to the Reptile-verse. New videos every Tuesday and Friday. But yeah, next video, I'll feed her. I was going to do it in this video. I just think the video might get a little bit too long if I do that. But yeah, so we got quite a few things done in this video. All new dirt in his enclosure, which is good. He needed that for the enrichment. Nice new change of water. Anaconda and the hognose snake right there. All got new enclosures. So, yeah. I think that's about it. In the description below, you'll find a link to my Patreon, a link to the Discord server, and a link to go support US Ark. Show US Ark some love. And without any further ado, I think that's it. So, peace out, YouTube. I'll see you on Friday.